There's no concept of time when we're here. It's loving on my mind when you're near. Just bodies intertwined when we're here. Like I'm buzzing off some wine when you're here. Just the moaning of your voice in my ear. Keep you dripping wet and moist when you're here.
What's up, YouTube? I think we can officially say that riding season is in full effect. This week just alone was an epic week, I guess you could say. Just getting back out on Tuesday. So we started off with Taco Tuesday. Me and the squad headed out to Springfield, Virginia for Taco Tuesday, which is a weekly thing. And then we got our Wednesday route ride meetup, and then we got events that go on during the week, the weekend. But this was Taco Tuesday. We was all heading. It was basically the home opener, I guess you could call it. And it was flooded. It had to be about 1,500 cars and bikes heading to this spot. But this is Taco Tuesday, and then on Saturday we hit the Harley-Davidson of DC.
I still got Mercedes phone. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest phone.
Although I'm a sport bike rider, I also have a sport cruiser, which is my Indian FTR 1200, which you shouldn't bring to a Harley-Davidson dealership anyway. So I caught a little flack for it, but it was all good. It was all love. Everybody respected. But it was a flood of cruisers, biker crews. As you can see, it had to be about a good I would say about 300 to 400 people that showed up on bikes. For a small dealership like this, it was definitely epic. It was hot, but it was good. And as you can see, they started wrapping up a little bit, and I guess they hit other spots during the day because it was about 80, 85 degrees. So I don't blame folks for just wanting to be out. So this was all the biker groups that came out and supported DJ Akademiks, who hosted the event as the DJ, and hey, he had the music going, man. Much respect to that guy, and he rides too. He has a night V ride, and he has a CBR 1000. So hey, it's people out in the world that they out on twos too. They just don't have their regular 9 to 5s. They got their hobbies too. So we all enjoyed the event. As you can see, it was flooded. It was definitely a place you needed to be at. So once I posted the flyer, a group of my guys came out to support the event. So I appreciate everybody who came out and showed their support. And like I said, it was a good event, bro. I have nothing but love for the bike culture. So once I decided to leave, it was a little entertainment going on. So my boy Dame on his H2, aka Super H2, that fucking bike is ridiculous. And then we had Jix and Jeff tagging along, so we was all heading back to the crib. These are my guys. We went down to Florida. If you watched the last video, and they straight roll racers and. Like, you had to eat all that.
Did you? Sorry about that, my dude.
Like, goddamn. So after we made our little pit stop, get some gas, we started just booking home, really. So here's the thing, right? So you got Super H2 and you got Jix and Jeff. These are some of the 2 fastest bikes that I know about in the DMV area. And like I said, it's hard. I haven't really seen people beat these bikes. We have a group of road racers that we meet up on, Sunday Fun Day. We do our road race practice. If you've seen previous videos, you'll see them all. And like I said, when these bikes come out, it's almost like, yeah, bruh, you ain't got no shot. So we were heading to the highway, and like I said, it's like 87 degrees. People is outside, bikes is outside. So these two bikes, it was a Booster and a Gixxer that came zooming past me, and I was up front, and I was like, all right, somebody gonna get these motherfuckers, because they was moving. So here go Gixxer Jeff, and we had Dane. We was like, well, in my mind, I'm like, y'all gonna go get them? I don't know if they want to smoke, but they started speeding up a little bit. I think they was going to catch up with them and say, you know, you trying to do a quick roll to see what y'all was about. Now, I got the cruiser. I ain't going but so fast, but I'm trying to keep up just to catch if they do roll race them. But it was too much traffic, and I was like, yeah, I don't think it was worth the risk. But those guys was moving for a minute, and I was just like, hold up. In my mind, it's kind of like, hold up, this shit kind of disrespectful. Y'all come zooming past two other super bikes. Y'all ain't that fast like y'all think y'all are until y'all see these two motherfuckers go. But like I said, it was too much traffic on 95, so I think we was just like, let's just get home safe. So at the end of the day, they was cool. I mean, it looked like they do some racing too. One of the dudes had a stretch booster, so it looked like he probably, you know, get a little busy with it. And then the other guy had a Gixxer. He was a little heavyweight, but hey, they raced too. So this is the guy that was on the Gixxer, but he seemed like he was a cool dude. So I think he was just falling in with the pack. Everybody was, you know, heading up north anyway. So, and that was the the stretch booster. I thought him and Dane was gonna go at it at first. I was like, yeah, you don't want no smoke with that H2, bruh. But like I said, I'm in the back like, I hope I get a little action before I get off my exit to go home. But it didn't happen. But it was cool. It was just, like I said, it was 80, 85 degrees. People were just outside. So we kind of was expecting, you know, bikes going to be out on the highway all day, every day. So if they did get some road racing in, it was probably after I exited. But damn, I would love to have seen it just to show motherfuckers that H2 ain't no motherfucking joke. And that Jix ain't no joke. So there you have it. So as I'm on my way home, I started just, you know, vibing out, had my music on, and I was just like, bruh, I'm hungry. that's kind of the shit I was on. I was like, yo, it was hot. I had nothing but like lemonade, and I had some banana pudding at the event. But by the time I got home, I was ready to crush something. And I had my wife like, yo, can I get a plate ready? Have a plate ready for me, because I'm gonna be hungry. So like I said, as you can see all the traffic that was going on, we started splitting, and my exit came up first, so I was just ready to be out, bruh. So I do my you know, a little night ride chronicles, but this was a solo ride. Once I got off, I was like, I may put this on Instagram, do a daytime chronicle ride. I don't know, I just be kind of freestyling this shit for the most part. But like I said, as you see, fucking traffic is ridiculous, bro. So, and it's Easter, it's the Easter weekend. I didn't even know. I forgot tomorrow will be Easter Sunday. So at this point, I was like, I see why everybody outside on this nice day, and the fact that Easter Sunday is tomorrow. So I don't think nobody gonna be out because it's gonna rain too. So whatever the case may be. But as I started exiting, you know, they kept going. The other guys was following. I don't know, like I said, if they raced or not, but I was just on my own shit. And for some reason, it seemed like I got the furthest commute. For those who don't know, I live at the beach, so yeah, I got a nice little hike. So everywhere I go, going to be at least an hour or more. So I kind of just vibe out, bro. I do my own shit, and hey, it is what it is. So listen to my music, and just kind of just, you know, this is my therapeutic moment, I guess you could call it. It was a couple new riders at the Harley-Davidson spot, and I was telling them, like, listen, if you're going to really, get into motorcycles, you'll realize how therapeutic it is, how just fun it is, and the community that you'll be surrounded by. It is worth taking an MSF course and just starting off on something small and, getting down with the community, so we'll see if that happens or not. But hey, I listen, I'm always, I'm always just support the biker community. That's what I was trying to say. But that's what it is. And like I said, here I go. I'm just vibing out, bro. So you gonna spicy this shit on Instagram. Peace.